So now that the whole King Pill thing is said and done, I think we can all agree he's a dumbass. Not only did I give him a chance on the podcast and he showed up on mushrooms and high as hell and was just like the worst podcaster ever, but then he turned it down with Ant and then turned up on me. Yes, he got his $200. Just want to make that clear. If I say I'm going to pay somebody, I pay them, even if we have an issue. But he was in a position where he could have been on No Jumper for a consistent period of time. He could have really built his brand. He could have got a lot more opportunities, the boxing shit, etc. Plus, people don't even know. Behind the scenes, I was giving this dude advice. I was advising him on how he should move in his career. And he lost all those opportunities because he was just feeling a little emotional and he wanted to turn up as soon as he didn't 100% get his way. So at the very least, you might think he's funny, you might think he's cool, but you got to admit, as far as business goes, as far as life goes, he's a idiot.
Man, y'all stop listening to these weird ass. Adam 22 is a weird wood.
Yeah, so it's looking like King Pill might have blew it, right? Or whatever. Adam, I ain't gonna lie, bro. All you had to do was give Blood his $200. You trying to act like, oh, I ain't about to be punked out or marked out. You said you was gonna pay. But then you keep getting overstepping your boundaries, bro. You talking about DPs and him not, you know what I'm talking about? It's crazy, like, bro, slow your roll. But anyways, so it was, I guess right yesterday was who responded to King Pill, or the King Pill and Young and Hefe situation, right? He supposedly from King Pill area or whatever have you, and he was talking about King Pill was gonna get put off, and it's crazy. You got a little Blood Snow Bunny talking the same shit like he just in the mix. Like, why is you worried about whether or not King Pill gonna get put off his hood, bro? That don't got shit to do. See, you be overstepping your boundary, throwing rocks high your head. You want to ask him about diss words and they songs and shit, and what you worried about if getting a DP or put off and all that shit. But if it gets serious, dude, I'm just from New Hampshire type shit. It's like, bro, stop the bullshit then. Like, bull, it's cool. I understand it though. You in the mix, but it's not what you do, it's how you do it, bro. Like, you being hella extra, like, just flagrant with it, Blood, a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you, but let's get into this shit, man.
Hey, look, I want to get on this and say, shout out to all the wolves. Shout out to all the power rules and dog moves, man. We really taking over. We really over the whole game. We really running the whole shit. Yeah. All right, blood. You know, in this business, man, you know. Big spots and all that, yeah. Hey, for any going on the internet talking about me, even from the set, we in the set. Tell Blood come to the set. Tell Blood come to the set. Yeah, last time Blood came to the set, Blood got knocked out in the set. Yeah, tell Blood. Tell Blood report to the set.
Report to the set, Blood. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, I think Blood name was Time Bomb, right? So, he wasn't only on King Pill. He was on Hefe, too. He said he need that from Hefe. Then he backtrack, walk it back like, as a matter of fact, King Hefe real whatever type shit. But let's just get into what he was saying, Blood.
Punks. Like, that shit right there, Blood. Like, that shit right there, Blood. It's like, extreme. And suppose the homies was in the backstage, right? Suppose, because I know that, suppose even if King Pill or something would have hit Adam 22, right? I know for a fact that Ant wasn't gonna let him and other people wasn't gonna let him. You would have put the homies in a war with the 8 Trays over your stupidity, or even if it didn't have nothing to do with the 8 Trays. Let's say you hit Adam and Adam shot you. And the homies would have been like, they didn't do nothing, right? Some of the homies were like, well, he did some stupid shit, or one of the homies would have pulled out a gun and shot at him because of your stupidity, right?
Yeah.
That right there, you know, and then you would have put the homies in a situation because they would have been like, oh, Blood, why you didn't do nothing? You let Blood get shot. And then some of the homies would be like, Blood doing stupid shit.
But see, this is why I'm telling you, like, the all the energy toward, I feel like the energy towards Aunt Hefe, it ain't justifiable. It'd have been one thing if Aunt Hefe would have been like, oh, nigga, whoopty whoop, and said something.
And Hefe's a real nigga. And Hefe's a real nigga. Real stomp down nigga.
All Hefe did was address the disrespect that they tried to, like, make a topic of conversation. He let niggas
Yeah.
know, hey, look, bro, we ain't gonna have a topic talking about how a motherfucker dissed to Trey. Right now, you gotta look at something, right?
It's not and Hefe. It's the I'm getting sick of these motherfuckers posting 4, 5, 6 got punks. Like that shit
Well,
right
hold
there,
on.
blood. Blood. That shit right there,
Wait, did
blood. It's
I
like,
tell you?
man.
What did I warn you about a month or two? I said, bro,
Yeah, you told me this,
if
bro. I'm
y'all
gonna
don't
keep it
put a
1,000
stop,
with you, man.
I said anything he does, they're gonna make him the face. And I said, you're gonna start seeing
Man.
things tied to your neighborhood that you never seen before. I told you that.
And that was another thing too. Adam talking about some. I was just waiting for him to do something so I could pop him. Like blood, you see, you basically saying you was like stringing along with the ducats, knowing you got. Of course, you probably ain't got cash app. He say you ain't had cash app, but you could have went and got the little $200 quick, bro. But you basically like stringing it along and acting like nigga, I'm gonna pay you when I'm gonna pay you type shit, just so you can pop it. Knowing he's starving, he told you he was starving before he came up there, bro.
Ain't none of these. Look, let me tell you something, man. Look, he ain't no face in no 4, 5, 6. That he ain't even the face of San Bernardino, bro. You know what I mean? That nigga's not the face of nothing. You know, I don't even understand like why the homies even let him go so far. I was trying to reach out to the nigga. I called him scream when I seen him go to no jumper. When I seen this nigga go to no jumper with oil and his shirt off, I was like, what the fuck is this nigga? I was like, what the fuck, blood? Like, what
That's
the
J
fuck is
Cat
this nigga
stuff.
doing?
You get bro. I told you the same thing. I said, look, bro, I'm just letting you know when you called me, Wack, we need to holler. I said, I'm just telling you right now, bro. He's the face to your neighborhood. Now, if
It's
y'all,
crazy,
that's what y'all wanted to be. And I said, as soon as something happened, you're gonna start seeing your neighborhood tied to stuff you
bro.
never seen before.
He could have got the homies to some bullshit, bro. The
That's
young homies, and all they want is an opportunity in life, homie. All they want is to be rappers. All they want is to be singers. They felt like no jumper was the opportunity to make this happen. You know what I mean? I'm not like I say, I'm not down. I'm not dissing no Crips. I love Crips. I learned to realize as a black man that we all black and we need to stand together and create businesses and stuff, right? If I got a personal problem with you, I got a personal problem with you. I'm not disrespecting no Crips. I don't even want to see no blood disrespecting.
See, when they see chinks in your armor, shit could get diabolical, right? I understand y'all might not like how King Pill is, whatever, but look at it like an actor, bro. Just imagine if he was an actor in a movie, he had to do hella little skits or put baby oil on or do whatever the case is to get up out of the situation they in. This will shoot themselves in the foot by trying to like disown a nigga or trying to act like this the real face. Like this don't got no talent though. This nigga's good. This gotta play their position, bro. Yeah, nigga, this nigga's a shooter. This nigga's a baby oil man. This nigga's an actor. This nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Like, nigga, this shit crazy. Like how nigga the self hate, bro.
No Crips, you know,
And this is my
and
thing, bro. This is my thing when it comes to NFA. You know, me and NFA been politicking maybe 6 months, but I kind of gotten to know the brother, right? And you
no,
know,
he's a good person, very good
he
person.
didn't been everywhere we didn't been. He didn't did time, fed, state, county wide, all that, right? So what I don't want to happen is people saying, "Oh, Aunt, they calling you out." I'm telling you as a homie, right? The violation is on King Pill's side. And I'm not even calling the violation because he dissed, because he's a power rule. And if he felt like he wanted to diss, that's his right. The
Yeah,
violation
that's true.
is he bowed it down. Ant got the
Yeah,
right to
that's real.
Trey to say, hey, homie, that's what we ain't doing, whoop de whoop. And Ant said, so what we doing, right?
There's no way. Look, Whack.
So we can't
I swear to
direct.
God on my grandma blood, and you telling the truth. There's no way in hell that a nigga could raise their voice to me like Ant, right? The
He
way they
not
did, no, no,
supposed
no.
to.
You know, the way they did, nigga, blood, let's go outside. Nigga, I would have cracked blood in his face. Ant didn't do nothing wrong. The Buster shit was that nigga over there, King Pill.
So
That
what
was the
I'm
Buster
saying
shit.
is, now here's the thing. And King Peel, as a homie, he got the right to do it how he want to do it. He just got to stand on it. His
Yeah, you
problem
gotta
is he
stand on
not
it.
standing on it, right? So look, watch this. And from the gangster card, 4 extras from the neighborhood card. Them two dudes are neighborhood of size as enemies. This dude coming into
Yeah.
the game, he violating everybody, right? In the name
Everybody.
of 456, right? Because
Yeah.
y'all wasn't addressing it. So I'm saying like this, because what I don't want to happen is people saying, "Oh, Ant, they calling you out." Should be no call out with Ant. Ant ain't turning down nothing. But as a brother to Ant that I become,
All right.
he ain't
Oh,
do nothing.
well,
He ain't, and I ain't
okay.
copping no
Okay.
pleas for bro or
Well,
none of that.
what I'm gonna do with the situation, I'm gonna drop the
He ain't
ad
like if he
fade.
would have
I'm gonna
mentioned
drop.
he didn't say you promote ass nigga, or he didn't say he just said homie, we ain't finna be doing none of that discussing disrespect to the trade. Now Ant was in a bad
Well,
situation because we rather nigga said a trade or
You know, I seen somebody speak on this, right? It would have been better for them to talk off camera before they even came on it. Cause then it seemed like a dick swinging contest or a nigga trying to like see who can be better for massa or whatever type shit. Or who gonna impress the bitch. You know, it's just a lot, bro. And them niggas should have chopped it up before they even got on camera. Now this shit going somewhere else, right? And you know, and I think initially, bro, Peel wasn't on it like that. He wasn't like trying to be disrespectful, but a nigga trying to like tell you, yeah, nigga, I know you wasn't being disrespectful. Can get a nigga in a disrespectful, you know, tone after that, like, hold on, blood, like, who the fuck, cuh, whatever type shit, you know what I'm talking about?
the disrespect to the trade. It's a diss to your hood anyway, right?
it's disrespectful. Yeah,
Right?
it's disrespectful,
So the game,
bro. The nigga knew that, bro. If you did, first and foremost, right, me being from 456, I can't let a Trey yell at me like that. I'm gonna get active. I don't give a fuck if
well,
it's
you
100
ain't gonna
niggas.
let
I'm gonna get it
nobody
bracket,
yell
right?
at you like that.
I'm gonna get active, my nigga. But this the thing though, right? Ant didn't do nothing. Ant is stumped down, nigga. Off the respect of you, whack. I'm just gonna leave that fade alone with Ant because you know Ant
Yeah,
didn't do nothing,
but
bro.
what I'm
But
saying is not.
So y'all heard it right there. So look, I don't pose no threat to nobody that don't pose no threat to me, nor no gang or community that don't pose no threat to me. You know what I'm saying? Nor trying to harm me. That's first and foremost, bruh. Like, as this dude that you say you are, but you got the name Time Bomb, so that name speaks for itself. If you act on what the definition is. But you seem that you senseful, like you got some sense, that you grew out of some things. And if you grew out of these things, I think you have grew out of, how can the chats motivate you to say that you want to get down with me as if you defending the honor of...
And that's another thing, right? People be acting like they grew or like they passed certain things, right? But if you gonna be, if I understand niggas come from where they come from, right? But if certain words are trigger words to the point to where you might squabble it, and then y'all hoods might be at odds, you might end up slide, vice versa. It might go there. Might as well just be full-time game making slide doing, you know what I'm talking about? Like, don't try to act like you changed your life, bro. I'm not saying because that's the same argument they got with like who be talking about like snitching and certain shit, bro. It's like, hold on, you trying to act like you changed your life, but you still politicking type shit. And I don't knock it though. Like, let's keep it lit, bro.
456. You will only be playing into what they said, that I marked out 456 when I didn't. Although this got to do with communities being dissed, as far as I'm concerned, this wasn't no 456 situation. This was a situation that came out of that dude's mouth and him standing correcting and speaking on what he meant by it. That's all. 456 was never mentioned. None of that. The word community was mentioned though. But it is what it is. But what we not about to do is act like WAC 100 got me a pass. Are you doing this for WAC 100, brother? You not doing nothing for WAC 100, bro. If you got some smoke with me, then you got that smoke. If you don't got the smoke, you don't got the smoke. Be a man and leave that alone, because it ain't even no smoke with Fiend Peel. I don't have no smoke with him. I just don't have time for the goofiness. And that was a goofy situation.
That Adam facilitated, bro. Shout out Young FA. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, Adam, you facilitated that shit. Then you talking about whether or not niggas gonna get put off. So it's just out of pocket, bro. Especially because you ain't live that life, bro. You from New Hampshire, bro. You not with, you know what I'm talking about? Like, and then you just very out of pocket, bro. Yeah, like I ain't gonna cap to you, but you know, it seem like it's going somewhere it don't need to go. It's crazy because I feel like if he would have hollered off the camera and Peel would have been able to tell him like, bruh, whoa, it wasn't meant to you all. I don't got no disrespect to you, bro. Personally, it's a some. Whoa. And we definitely don't need to be doing this shit up here at this platform. This, you know what I'm talking about? See, it's a trip, right? If somebody else like when used to instigate or something, like depending on who the is, right? So y'all basically telling me that Adam is like a, you know what I'm talking about? Because only certain niggas can instigate shit or antagonize situations without nigga meet some repercussions about that shit. Like, hold on, blood, because usually you instigate niggas slapping you right after, like, yeah, nigga, bitch ass. Now we getting into it. Hey man, that's neither here nor there, bro. I don't want to talk y'all niggas ear off. We on to the next one, bro. This shit, hopefully them niggas can get to the bottom of it. Now, Bobby Ye and Hefe getting into it. It's good for content. Leave it at that, bro. Real shit. Niggas hoods is, you know, I can understand niggas be, you know, it being, nigga, you know, it being so close to home. It's like, hold on, bro. Yeah, nigga got it. I can understand why Ant was like, oh, he just felt like it was some tension and some energy he had to get that off his chest. Like, hold on, bro. But it come across like you trying to mark a nigga out a little bit. But I can understand you just wanted it to be some clarity. Like, hold on, yeah, nigga, it wasn't that, dog, nigga. Yeah, it was to the people. That's why he say, I'm talking to this man, because he like, nigga, the people need to understand that that's not what was happening. They trying to joke and shit. So what happened was, nigga, the comments was affecting everybody. Just everything, you know, influences, bro. Them outside influences could drive a nigga to do something irrational, for sure.
Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't